I'm muted. Hi, hello. Been a minute. I kept holding off on this MSQ stream because I remember I said, I was like, I have possible work that may interfere. I didn't work the whole weekend, but I did have some things show up, and then I just kept pushing back the stream, and it worked out. So we're gonna have a little Christmas Eve for those who celebrate Christmas Eve stream for the MSQ. I think it'd be a nice little pre-Christmas present is to do this MSQ and see what's gonna lead up into 7.5 and eventually 8.0. So we're really excited, really pumped, and I'm excited to share that with you. For those who are going to be watching this live, or maybe you're going to be watching this back, I'm excited to watch. I'm excited to experience this MSQ with you. I'm like more excited than I have been because now we're kind of getting into that transition phase into what's coming, what's next, or it could be this could be one of those not transition. I mean, sometimes they do this thing where it doesn't fully transition to the next story, but they'll give us a tidbit of what's coming even further later. So who knows? It could be something like that, but I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it's, really directly into all of this is going to directly lead into what's next. I'm smelling like garlic, but we did make like a big roast, so maybe that's what I'm smelling. I don't like that. I just started smelling it. Maybe my stream smells like garlic. Very odd. Ooh, I don't like that. But we're just gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna have to deal with it. I have some quests here. Let me hide these. Let me hide my little quest, my duty list. So you can't see. So you can't see what I haven't completed yet. So y'all can't judge me. Y'all probably will rewind back and be like, he hasn't finished Hildebrand, he hasn't finished, he's still working on Occult Crescent, I'm doing all these kind of stuff on my own time. Maybe I'll stream it at some point, but I can't commit as fully as I used to, Or what are we working on today? Today, of course, is MSQ. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna jump into it. We're gonna do the dungeon, we're gonna do whatever trial there is. Or, well, it's the train. It's the evil train. Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming my prediction is that we're going maybe some sort of Lindblom. That's my prediction. Like a version of Lindblom, maybe like a digital Lindblom. Maybe we're going straight to actual Lindblom. I don't know. But that's my guess, is that Lindblom is involved in some way because we keep bringing it up. It's such an iconic place in Final Fantasy IX, so I'm hoping that that's where we go, and that maybe that's where the dungeon leads us, because we see that city and it looks very Lalafelian, and we know that there's like some sort of connection there to the whatever they call themselves. They're not called Lalafels, they're called something else, I believe. Or maybe they're not. Maybe they are called Lalafels because they like came. Yeah, there's lots of connection there. But yeah, I glammed up a little bit. I have a pink tattoo now. It's looking great. Let me post on while I'm talking. Maybe post my live that I'm live on my Discord. Live doing 7.4 MSQ. Okay. There we go. And I slept. I woke up and like I forgot about everything. I was like, oh wait, I have a stream today, so I also almost missed it. So I had to push it back maybe like 30 minutes because my sleep's a little messed up and I was rolling out of bed, sleeping in. It's the holidays. All right, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. I've given you my predictions of what I expect. I don't really expect there to be any Reen Gaia. Definitely not, but I do expect them to be in 8.0. I expect that. I hope that that's the case. Maybe it's a 9.0 thing. Who knows? Maybe that was like really heavy, like future setup, some sort of like Arbor and Heavensward stuff. I hope not. All right. So let's go Our MSQ is, I know it starts here in Solution 9. My cat's eating his food. I fed him right before I started so that he'll go into food coma while I'm streaming. Or he'll get zoomies. Like, it's one or the other. It's like kind of a gamble with him. Either he'll be like, I'm gonna pass out, or he'll be like, I'm gonna jump across the walls. It's one or the other. Also, the raid accessories, look at this. This is amazing. I didn't notice that this was an individual piece, so now I have it. You know, the necklaces typically are kind of the best accessory. I mean, okay, earrings are nice. Earrings on Bunny Boy, not as great. I don't think I have them on yet. They're not as, like, exciting or great. Oh my, what's going on with me? Oh, everyone's here. We're all just huddling around. Okay. It's a party. Okay, why aren't you disappearing? Why? So they just, I guess they're just not close enough. Wow. You know, I wish they would. I wish they would just disappear. No, that's kind of mean. Wow. That was really mean to me. Alright, with the winds. We're taking a boat. See, I don't remember. Like, the trailer for this, all I remember is the train boss, and I didn't watch it in English. So maybe that's for the better, you know? Sometimes these... sometimes the trailers for these post patches reveal a little too much. Sometimes they do, where they like reveal pretty much everything, all the surprises. Like I remember, was it 6.5? Yeah, 6.5. Or no, 5.5. Was it? Yeah, I think it was 5.5. It was just like, gave us all the surprises in the trailer. I was like, oh, okay. And then when I played it, I was like, okay, there's nothing to like I kind of know what's gonna happen. Nothing was shocking.
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calix be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did.
Well, I think he's still around, so I think he can, unfortunately.
That
Got him
being
a
the case,
being, too.
Alize and I have come to a decision.
Beings like Calix. Interesting.
We will depart Taral in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace. Then, we shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
However, one pressing matter remains. Calix's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness, and may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now. We'll meet again, of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
Yeah, you could have let me know that you were going. Yeah, well, I mean, I can teleport places. Who
Pull you away
cares?
from more important business. Perish the thought. Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Sorry to interrupt, but I thought you'd like to know. I've detained the fugitive. He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
That boy. We should make for the harbour ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
Oh. Fine, if we must. But you're helping pack the rest. And I hope you've decided on a souvenir for use.
I have several ideas, as it happens.
Ever aligned in purpose, if not execution.
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
To
Oh, that's
continue our
not
study of the
Jonathan
key,
Bailey.
naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
Shale has been conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share.
Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
I mean, I got at some point I mean, he's so busy. I mean, he can't. I want him to still do the role, but he has to do what's best for him, you know. And if 14 is not like advancing, like he's got to do what's best for him, you know, in his career. So can't blame him. But yeah, I don't know. Is that something they like announced? You know, they're not like, oh yeah, we're. Interesting, yeah, because that was not Jonathan Bailey. I don't know if like maybe sometimes he'll play the role. Guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. It wouldn't be the first time they changed voice actors, so yeah. Hi Vega on YouTube. How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful holiday to celebrate. You know, what are all the things? You know, there's so many holidays, but regardless of what you celebrate, I hope you're having a good time. A good season, a good cold winter season, you know. It's one of those things where like, I don't really care what's going on, I just hope you're okay. I think we should just say that. Okay, let me go to the teleporter. There's so much space here, you know? There's so much space where there's nothing. Like, what's over here? Like, why even have these here? What's the point? I mean, it looks cool. But like, as the people who designed, not the game designers, but like the actual people in like who designed Solution 9. Like, why? No one. You don't have enough people. You don't have enough citizens. Maybe you do. There's all these apartment buildings, but I don't see like hardly anyone out here. So I don't know. I don't know about that. Okay, so where are we going? The back rooms. Back rooms. I'm gonna miss Solution 9 though, because this is such a cool area. I've been playing through Mass Effect 3, which is the third one currently I'm playing through, It's my favorite of them all so far. So good. I'm loving it. And I was in an area that looks very much like this recently in the Citadel. And I just love the atmosphere. I love the kind of cyberpunk atmosphere. It makes me feel like I should play cyberpunk. You know? I'm like, I've been recommended it too. My partner really likes cyberpunk. It was like, now that it's like, I don't know, later in development, it's apparently better. He's like, yeah, you should really play it. I really like it. So I feel like I should try it. Vegas is likewise. I hope you're having a good winter holiday. All the things. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna be having some roast, not pot roast. I don't know. It's a roast. I'm not the one who cooks. I'm not the chef in the house. But we'll be like sitting at a table, having a good, like, really good dinner. So. Vegas, is that one of your favorite games? Mass Effect? It's really good. I'm loving it. I'm just taking my time with it. I'm trying to do everything, every side thing. It's great. Yeah, I'm heading to the back room. So then I'll be ready for 4 when it comes out in 20 years, you know? Anyone else to talk to before I... He's crafting, he's doing something. I've only gone back here. It's back here. Interesting. Okay, so this is all like goodbye to everyone, transition into boat ride. But you know, I don't like actually leave here because, yeah. We're not getting any answers today. Then shall we depart for Tulula forthwith? Even Namati's strength has its limits. I came here just for that short little conversation. That could have been an email. Like, chill. Well, I guess this is top secret. Like, they can't really email. You know, it's kind of it's a little risky to just email that. So maybe I should have a little. Maybe I should have a little bit more empathy. Sorry, y'all. I will reflect on what I just said. Vegas says I replay it once every year, and sometimes I just get on it to walk around the night. That's really understandable. Just the atmosphere. 3 has been my favorite so far. I've always heard like 2 and 3 are interchangeable, but I've been playing 3 and I'm like, this is just above and beyond the best one. Now that I've explored everything, all of the DLC, it's just really, it's a great game. You know, it's just really, I'm not that invested in like the streamlined story, it's just the atmosphere and the lore and being among the world and learning about like the mythology, not the mythology, but like I don't know, just, it's some of the most fun I've had in a game, just learning about like different like aliens and their culture, and that's what for some reason I love the most. The main story, I'm like, okay, like it's what it is. But it's just everything surrounding the world building and everything like that. That's what, for some reason, and the discoveries, like the space discoveries, that's what excites me the most about Mass Effect. It's just like cool space things. And like, I don't know, immersing myself in the world. That's a good, like you walking around the night city. It's like immersive. Can we not go with you? Like, we're probably going the same direction, Arnville. But come on. At least Alphino and Alize are considerate enough to inform me of their plans in advance by Link Pearl. Some people we knew would have burst out of a crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparation. Vegas says, yeah, Cyberpunk has so many details that most people miss. I hate that the release was so yeah, that's what people... I heard that it's like better now though. And that's like after the fact. But Cyberpunk 20, you know, Cyberpunk is such a great game with a lot of love put into it. Yeah, I've heard it's great. You know, after all of everything was kind of ironed out after the fact. It's kind of a better play now, and I think it's reflected that. I think it's like, you know, it's been recognized on like an awards level, and it's had some acclaim past that. Norris says hi on Twitch. Hello, it's good to see you. Long time, yeah, long time. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good holiday season, good winter season. Everything was good, and all that stuff. Before I jump into this, I just had like a thought, like something weird about being in like so far north now that I'm not used to, because I used to live in like Georgia, Atlanta, and now I'm in Portland, and like now it's just always dark almost during the winter time, and this is my first like full winter here, and it like the sun comes up at like 8 a.m. and it goes down at like around 4 p.m. 4:30. Such a strange feeling. Just had to like let that out, because it's what, 5:45, completely dark outside. That's the weird, that's the weird thing about being up here. It's just, it gets dark. There's not a lot of sunlight. It's like 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 hours. Yeah, 8 hours, around 8 to 9 hours of sun, which is kind of a lot actually, but 8 to 9 hours of sunlight a day. Like if you oversleep a lot, you're gonna have like what, 3 or 4 hours of sunlight if you just oversleep a little bit. So fun fact about being up. I think everyone knows that, but you hear about it, and then once you live it, it's like, oh, that's an odd feeling.
There they are.
You look well. No lingering effects then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galulja faring well?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies. And Galulja's really taken to his training. I feel like he's been spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolo. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
You knew not of what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyollal. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay. But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Allow me to echo that sentiment. Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again. And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us.
I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
We thought about.
Ever since I introduced you to
I'll leave
Uklamat,
that for
you've
after.
faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault.
Oh, clocker.
Yet I feel no remorse.
Wow.
Only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye.
Oh. Arnville was
We're
one of the
out
best
to
parts.
explore every corner of the world.
If not the best part of it. I mean, Arnville and Kryle's stories were the best part.
To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
I forgot what I was gonna say after. Dang, that's lost me. I should have said it. The music. Oh, they're gonna make us feel bad for leaving when I really actually want to leave. Like, let's get on to a
Rest
different
assured,
adventure.
upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Oh, they're just leaving.
Safe journey. And remember to enjoy it.
That's right.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
I'm not, we can take a boat and follow them. Like, I'm not upset about this. We'll see you later. I could probably just Aetheryte travel and meet you there anyway. So. Alright, see you later. I'm like, oh, okay. Alright. I'm excited for Tataru to come back, though. Like, we need more Tataru. I've had a lack of Tataru.
Come back soon!
Take care!
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right? Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Tuliyollal. I'll give you the grand tour.
Hi, Digital Booklet. Thank you for popping in.
I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural. I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
Aha! Power resolve spotted!
The Landsguard is looking for you. It's sparring time!
I thought it was a bad thing.
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
Oh, just a miss.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Power resolve in action!
Sorry, I have to go. Till next time.
I think Lamont needs some security. Maybe. Maybe not.
And thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths in their hearts, as they should.
I miss the music. I'm definitely gonna miss this music. Into the Mist. Ooh. Here we go. Oh my. What's the Mist? Actually think of Guild Wars. Any Guild Wars fans out there? Guild Wars 2? I'm like, ooh, we're going to the Mist. That's always like a... It's always like a hype thing in Guild Wars when there's the Mist involved. Now it's our turn to take the next step. Ooh. Dawntrail music 11 out of 10. With casually listen, it's great. The music's always good. I mean, it really... I just don't... Honestly, the music... If you're looking at all the side content and this, it's probably probably the best music. Is that too far to say? Like the raid music, oh my gosh, like that has been the best raid music ever, and it's just great. It's really, really great. It's been really, really fantastic music. Now, I'm trying to think of like. Endwalker and Shadowbringers had like this iconic one song. I mean, they have a lot of iconic songs. They have that like that one song that's like, oh hey, like this is the... People are gonna remember this forever. But I don't know, just the whole package of Dawntrail is just so great, so great. And I'll probably say that about the next expansion. You know, I'll be, oh, this one has the best music. That's kind of, maybe it's recency bias. That's a thing. The question is in what direction, and that is a matter I should like to discuss with you. I feel like we kind of we have the key. I feel like at this point, Cryle, we kind of have some sort of direction idea. No, it's just that cool. It's a little concerning that you don't know, Cryle. But we're like, we want to go check out other worlds. That's what I want to do. Can I have an input? Through the thunder, is that what it said? Looked it too fast. If I may, I think it is prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. We are liable to hinder the dock workers here if we... There is so much space. We're out of the way. Like, I don't think there's no one up here. Perhaps the beach would be more appropriate venue. We're gonna hinder the sunbathers, so I don't know if we're that concerned. Okay, there's actually no one here. Okay.
'Tis truly a beautiful place to roam.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people.
Come with us. Come see it all.
That one I still struggle to imagine.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact. Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did. Oh, that's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world. The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. 'Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real. Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality. And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala. We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
I have no objection. What we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin. Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent. This continent had been left in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation. The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, 'twas Levin that dealt the final blow.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone.
Yeah, the mist is a big part of 9.
Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond. Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared. If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries?
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Living memory remains physically in the Ninth. If we seek a means of egress, other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria,
Perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent.
Ooh, so exciting!
Living Memory was not transported here despite being atop Everkeep. In which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know? If it please your majesty. Will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side.
What? I wouldn't miss it for 2 worlds, yeah. I gotta go.
I thought as much. Into the great unknown we go then.
Exciting stuff, yes. Bring on the excitement, bring on the other worlds. Going to other shards. Like, that is what we want. That is what we want. Technically, Calyx is in the 9th, right? Because we defeated him in the 9th. Yeah. I started using the command board too. Narissa's on Twitch says, I think there's an element of soak in raising the bar. Yeah. I mean, when you're creative and you're constantly having to, there's high expectations for you. I think it's more about like changing up. I think he changes it up a lot. You know, he subverts what you expect to hear in certain environments and certain fights. And that's always what's surprising. It's like, ooh, that's an interesting sound, but it works. So he's really good at that. Subverting the audio expectations. He's always kind of been good about that. Like the jazz, you know, like all of that has been. He's been good at that. Creating a sound that stands on its own, that you can pinpoint it and go, that's this place in Final Fantasy XIV. Not, oh, that's some generic music that I don't know where that's from. It's like, you kind of know. You know where it's from. He's very good at that. He's a great composer. This clerk has made itself available to answer our questions. If one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living Memory is currently detached from Everkeep, and it is operating independently while supported by its aerial suspension system. Thus, both lift and lay node-based transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps Living Memory was never intended to function in its state indefinitely. If so, we have mounts. You can just mount. Fly down. Why can't we do that? But that's not a part of this lore. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps Living Memory was never intended to function in its state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lifts and lay nodes were likely the preferred modes of transportation, but that does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of an emergency, how would we evacuate this facility? Living memory airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Ooh, would your Majesty like to appropriate it? An airship. Did they say? Yeah, okay. Yes, please, as soon as possible. With your Majesty's authorization, the vessel can be readied for launch. Without delay, allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols. Safety tests have been successfully completed. Setting the gate of remembrance is initially destined. Vessel is en route. I'm ready to just go. We're like, let's see what the ninth is all about. Ooh. Is there a theater troupe inside? We thought this was like gonna be an evil ship. Oh, my ship? Going through some turbulence. So this is lifted above the storm surge. I could have just not. For the longest time, I probably could have just flown down there. I take cover like right now. Oh. The word Alice gave is reacting. Though not to the extent of the 13th. The etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. It does serve to impress upon one the marvel of the barrier. The lightning and heritage found is tamed by comparison. How do we fix it? I kind of want to fix it. Do we need like a ground Pokemon, right? To beat lightning? A sobering sight, to say the least, but I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. You're on the mountains. Ooh, we're doing the dungeon now? Ooh. Get into the dungeon faster. There's no structures nor any other sign of survivors that I can see. I suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation. There's an increased risk of flooding. Then we should look further afield. In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? If we're at the edge of Alexandrian territory now, the closest city would be Should it survive? As a city-state built on harbor, it was a nexus of trade, and it remained neutral throughout the war. We Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it in our neighborhood, so to speak. Not unlike our routes Ahan. Ah yes, Afano has spoken of Ratahan before. It's near the South Sea Isles, the Malala homeland, correct? Funnily enough, it was also Treno where Malala first found a home in our world. Ooh! Truly? Yes, and though the Malala population elsewhere grew, most continued to feel a strong connection to the city. I'd like to think that some remain there to this day. And this ship's capable of taking us to Treno? I shall run a flight simulation for the route to Treno. Hold on. Simulation complete. There's near 100% probability that the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies. Oh well, thanks for checking. If we cannot fly, then we shall have to walk. Treno lies beyond the mountains, but there should be routes that spare us having to climb. That cave system, for instance, assuming it hasn't collapsed. Let's try there first. This dungeon. Oh my. Where do you know? We don't know where. This is kind of dumb. It's just convenient. A convenient tunnel that could really just lead to like our deaths. We don't know where. We don't know that there's another end to this. It goes down. I don't think it's gonna go back up. We have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Thank you, Ffxiv. Mind you stay alert for beasts as well. Given the barren surrounds, they're surely ravenous. Okay. Anyone want to join for the dungeon? I'm on Genova. I'll put up a party finder. I'll give it a few minutes. (4321) is the password. I don't have any problems with my gear this time. My gear item level is now 760. We're doing good. No hiccups this time. I'll give it a few minutes. Oh, there you are, Vega. We'll give a few minutes for anyone else who wants to join. We would need a healer and a tank. I'm excited about this. I just love all the dungeons. That's been another thing about Dawntrail, is that the dungeons and raids, like the battle, like most of them, have been really great. They've been pretty great. Fun fights. I did the final raid again, and I was like, this is actually pretty easy. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I was like, oh, okay. This is more easy than the other ones. Like I felt like it was easier than 9, 10, and 11. But maybe it's like a personal thing. First time I did it, I was like, "Oh, this is exciting," but yeah, maybe again, maybe it's just me. It's like once you know what's going on, it's like really, really easy. But that's, I mean, that's every fight to me though, but more so that one. Music's great though. The music, I mean, it's worth just doing the music. That's the great part about it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and queue up. I don't hear anyone typing, and I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait too long, you know. Mistway, cool. I was on Brennhilder, and as I was joining him to do the raids, and the queues were instant. No healer, no tank, 2 DPS, instant queues every time. Very cool. Vegas says, haha, I just did their last raid again, and I kept walking off the platform. Yeah, well, there's that part too. There's that part too where it gets kind of tight, and everyone has like a little AOE on them. That's the part where it gets kind of like, okay, this is interesting. I'm just more curious, what's it gonna look like in Savage? And maybe it was hard to translate that as much to a normal raid. They also can't make it too hard either, you know. I guess maybe, well, there was some unique stuff. The whole like throwing yourself in a certain direction was unique, so I'll give it that. I'm always looking for like a new unique mechanic in each fight. Maybe not every fight, but something where I'm like, ooh, that makes this fight stand out on its own because it's different. It's not just dodge this, dodge that. That's what I'm always looking for in a raid that makes it exciting and good. We're going to Traino. I'm trying to remember what Traino was in 9. Isn't that vague 9 it's not really a spoiler, but it's like I think I get Traino and Limbla mix up of who's there. I feel like Traino was like, okay, let me look it up so I'm not like saying stuff, or I'll look it up after. Traino FF9. Ooh. Wait, is Traino the place with the slums and everything? Clearly was some sort of facility. Ooh. Is this something from 9? We're gonna have to hide behind these. I'm gonna put these like out here. Oh, okay, those destroy those. Hide behind us. So we don't want to put all of the... We want to put the lightning away from these things because they'll destroy it. That's pretty cool. Oh, I shouldn't use my... chicken. Oh! Oh no. What is that? Okay, so... Oh no! Oh no. Oh no. Ow! Okay, I need to run back. Oh my. Thank goodness they changed that to where you can just teleport right here. Dang it, I wish... I get that tanks can solo, but I would love to be able to do the fight. But it's been a week. I can't be that upset about it. It's been a week. Probably would have been different if it was day 1. I don't think they can really start over. Oh, they're gonna do that. Okay. They probably could have defeated it, but what's the fun in that? Okay, so after the laser, you need to get out of the way because it's gonna do a little permanent. Once you're dead. That's pretty punishing. I love that. First. Okay, yeah. Okay. So less of them disappear that time. of the way. That's really cool. That's a cool, cool mechanic. I like that it's kind of, it's pretty punishing. I like that you can get rid of these. Yeah, I'm assuming. I wonder how many people got stuck here. How many wipes there were. For the healing. Oh, how cool! Oh, that's so cool. That's a train track. I wonder if the train becomes, if we fight it sooner than later. Ooh, I instantly popped it. I should probably hold on to that bit. Ooh, oh, okay. Yeah, this is the place. This is. Oh, this is extreme. This is exactly what it looks like when you enter China. Yeah, this is a place that has like this. To be sure. Oh, thank you. Okay, so that's... Gosh, okay. I'm dead. Man, I knew what was happening. It was just like, how fast can I react to this? Oh no. Fire 2. This is... That was cool. I liked that. I like the dashing Pola, combining two things, you know? Yeah, this is totally like when you enter Trino. Because yeah, now I know exactly where we are. Yeah, this is so cool. This is like, oh my god. I'm just like, yep. This is what I believe Yulmore is kind of based off of as well. Or at least that's what people thought it was based off of. Maybe I'm wrong. Like loosely, but now they're just like, no. Well, I guess this is a different shot. Maybe this is the Yulmore of the night. There's so much to see. Well, I'll have to jump. This might be one of those things where I just jump back in into explore mode. Because I'm half playing that. Yeah, this is all the tape. Yeah. Yep. This is all from there. Is there the theater? Where's the theater at? Is that the theater? I don't think so. I'm just like trying to look at, I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh no, there's like a big coliseum where you can like card battle people. I think that's what it was. Griffin. Okay. So what do griffins do? Not as. Oh. Oops. Oh. This is an accident. Griffin not as exciting of a boss. It was pretty. There's this twirling thunder thing. Oh my god! What is that? Oh. Ooh, that's a very tight. Hey, this place looks intact. Doesn't look destroyed. Oh. Okay, so that shoots that over there. What are those determine? That's a wild mechanic. Hey! Look at that! The music is different. That's incredible. The music is different. Thank you, Vega! I don't know how long it'll be to the trial. I feel like that's gonna be towards the end because the dungeons are so soon. I don't see any train tracks nearby. Yeah, I'm like observing. This is so neat. I feel like I recognize this too. It's been a minute. Let me look here. Yeah, the opening when you get to Treno in here, it's so cool. I'm just trying to see if I recognize anything. Anything else? Don't. Okay. But they got it pretty spot on. I mean, this is Treno, that's for sure. That's so cool. So exciting. But the Final Fantasy IX fans are like, oh my god. They're feeding us. I go to the 10th shard.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone.
Oh.
And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are. Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers, were we being watched?
So the city endures, and it is in much better shape than expected.
Was that some sort of
Impressive,
dome?
considering the destruction without. The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale. And not quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
Ah! It's so exciting! Carl's like, oh my god.
I am Miaili, the Mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now.
Not the lollipop girl. Says Marissa's on Twitch.
Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
Recognizable.
But of course, I am Ffxiv of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day. And sure enough, I'd swear you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. Though you must forgive me if this takes some getting used to. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting parties sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Treno for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality. Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Ffxiv's condition will remain stable. I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
In light of our purpose here, the tour of the city is indeed in order.
Ooh.
I presume you have no objection? With your permission, then. But before we go... allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Cryle, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Treno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
Laura, congrats on being the first. You're the first here. Welcome in. Now we have some other people here, but thank you for joining in. It's good to see you. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've been on. It's been a minute for both of us. Merry Christmas Eve, you too! I hope you're doing well. Hope everything is going well. Oh, am I like stuck? Here? Oh. Let me go back this way. I want to look at the surroundings here though a little bit. So neat. They got the like this here, like the way like this brick kind of walkways. They got that perfect. It's just like Treno. Good to see you as well. Everything is going well. Hope all is well with you as well. As well. It's Pep. Town Hall is pretty impressive, isn't it? I bet you didn't guess the mayor actually lives there. I mean, I didn't think about it, so I didn't guess or not. These days, Miaili also has us using it as an emergency shelter, but the history books say it was originally an auction house. I reckon that's why it's so fancy. We'll go this way. I'll probably use little side paths here that we didn't know before. Oh! It's the thing! The tournament! Ah! Oh, they like... Oh my gosh! Y'all, the Malala. They're all here. That's it, just like it. They just recreated it. They recreated. It's just all here. That's the tournament building. Wow. Wow. Can I go there? No? Oh my god. Is it over? Oh, that's how cool. I was like looking for that. It's like, oh, where's that building? You know, Lamil, I'm gonna continue exploring. We did walk through here. This is where all the, like, the rich people. We can't walk through the slums, it seems like, though. Yes, this is so accurate. Y'all, this is so cool. I wish I could jump over here, though. But yeah, I do feel like, I think Yulmore is kind of based off of this. No, sadly, it can't go. I mean, I understand. It can't do everything. But I'm gonna be selfish and say I wish I could go there. I'm gonna say I want to go there right now. Oh, there's like a couple of. Couple of different places. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but you know what? Oh well. Look at him run! That's coming down from there where we were. I don't think we went this way. At least I don't remember. Maybe we did. Is this a 9? Like little dodo birds? Do you exit? Or that's just a barrier? Oh, the little doors? Wait, I mean, pay more attention to that. Welcome, newcomer. This is our little patch of pasture right here. We raise birds mostly. They give us good supply of eggs and meat, but more importantly, their feathers make a softest pillows. Yeah, that tiny door. I'm gonna pay attention. Well, some of these doors are full size. Oh, look! You're right. I didn't notice that. That's so cool. I love the whimsy. Oh, how perfect. How perfect. And there's little huts here. It's like a little shop. What? Amazing. These little tents are tiny. Well, I feel like I have a good look. Let me talk to this person. I feel like I got a good look at everything. Thank goodness they had the thing. They don't have, what's the bird lady? Doesn't she have like a little like house on little place where you go and you give her stuff? I didn't see that. I want to do the trial too. It's really fun. I'm excited about it. We'll definitely do it. I don't know you. Hello. Please don't be offended, but this part of the street is off limits. And not only to you, of course. It's just that there's a lot of damage. Oh, why am I reading all that? Okay, yeah, there's damage. Okay. There's our lore reason why the streets are blocked off. Like, can't go here. It's dangerous. Okay. I can believe that. That's just so great. I'm glad they included that. I do wish they had that little... the bird lady's house. Why, if it isn't our new friends? Thanks again for making short work of our foes. If you've gone to the trouble of seeking me out, I can only assume it's for good reason. You want to help me? Odd, but I'll consider it before anything else, though. I must insist you drink our signature remedy, Sleepless Rhapsody. Everyone's a fan. You may find it a teensiest touch too sour for your taste, but it'll set you alright. Just tip it down your throat. I don't know, like, okay, these seem like nice people. I just drank something from someone I just met. I don't know if that's a good... I feel like I have really bad survival tactics. But maybe that's like... Maybe I do need to just trust people. Maybe that's the thing. Laura says you play as a Lalafell, so you're like... You notice it a little bit more, yeah. I didn't notice it till then. I like that they have things specifically, especially in places you can walk into, specifically for a Lalafell. It won't hurt, you have my word, but since it's your first cup, maybe don't stray too far before you drink it. Oh, and don't turn your back. For best result, you understand. Do I need to drink it? No? Uh-oh. Bergdahl on YouTube says, it's okay, you outgear it. Okay, good to know.
Well,
good to know.
What do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe. No need to pretend. I'm not that thin-skinned. Just do your best to keep it down.
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
I can relate all too well. It's not unlike the syrup Lena used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there's no better cure for fatigue.
You know, Raha, going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure. Oh, that's... I do feel shockingly refreshed.
Hey, it worked.
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning, and helps to calm the nerves besides.
Which is why you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions.
Well, I love them already. I don't know.
And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it?
They're so exciting. I don't know.
Now, welcome to Treno.
Their outfit rocks. I want that outfit. They look so cool. They just look like a cool person. And since grandmother sent you to help with repairs, you'll know I'm her grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems the people of Treno may have. My favorite kinds of work include taste testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for lost possessions of immense value, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Seems like their problems aren't super large here. Well, besides, you know, they're creeping in lightning. You may now enter blah 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 blah. Okay. Around the city. Oh, this is so great. Ah, yes, the repairs. Are you certain you want to be put to work? If you've come all this way out to visit us, you must have had some important things in mind, and you've already helped to protect the city. Actually, our goal was to ascertain the present state of the Mist Continent. The whole continent? Did you come from across the sea? It's like, ooh, there's some explaining to do. We've actually come from Alexandria. Alexandria, are you quite sure? No, sorry. Of course you're sure. It'd be rude for me to doubt you. It's not every day we get visitors, let alone from a nation that up and vanished. I know that must come as a shock, but this is our first time in Treno, and we should like to get to know the city and its people. That is why we propose lending a hand to those in need. I see. In that case, why don't you help distribute this remedy to the rest of the people? Ordinarily, everyone would have already come for a cup, but the fiends made quite a mess of time.
Okay, I expected this. I expected to do their chores for them.
Handing out things for people to consume is kind of like a typical post-war MMO quest. Or like mid-war. Maybe I'll learn something cool. Oh, hi. If we split up, we can spend more time speaking with locals while ensuring... No. I can handle pouring a liquid into a cup. Yeah, I think we're good. Why don't you make rounds of the southern part of the city, Raha, and I shall tend to the north. Right, let's go and acquire some insight. We found a cure for 11 sickness, so maybe, or yeah, we did. So maybe we can help them. Oh, so pelts that highly charged with the lightning aether are the most valuable, of course. Tan them with the right stuff and you can turn them into protective clothing. The beast you felled will all be put to good use. So they kind of like use them. They have very good survival tactics. They're at the door. I mean, I guess I would have noticed that at this point. You're a mighty monster slayer. I saw earlier. It's an honor. And you've brought Sleepless Rhapsody. Bless you, I'm dead on my feet after that battle. We don't usually... Did you actually battle? I think they did. We don't usually have that many beasts break through all at once. Practice keeps one... Was it our fault? I hope it wasn't. One skill's sharp though, so in a way I'm glad for it. And I learned a thing or two from watching you. Oh, I can hardly wait to get to work on my grimoire. I have a number of ideas to improve geometries. The thoughtful application of new learning is what keeps our ancestors' magic alive and flourishing. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's interesting. Their spirits are high here. You know, they seem very optimistic, despite everything. There's a fresh face, if ever I saw one. And what's that in your hand? Oh, don't mind if I do. Safety inspections take priority, but the battle doesn't feel over until I had a cup of sleepless rhapsody. I'm proud to say that I have some small part in preparing it too. The herbs come from a very own growery. One of the greatest discoveries of our time is that seeds carried in the invading creatures can be cultivated into remarkable plants with the potential to mitigate the lightning effects. And with as many hides, oh my word, and with as many hides as we have this time, not to mention stomachs, it's entirely possible we'll find new varieties of herbs among the harvest. Basically, they're using these monsters against them. That's what we learned. They take what they've got and use it to the best of their abilities. Between the three of us, we ought to have covered every area aside from Lumos. One of the people spoke with and asked me to pass something along to him, but he hasn't returned yet. In the meantime, shall we discuss what you've learned?
Fascinating. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details. I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds. The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Ffxiv's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth.
Huh.
Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner on this shard.
Mind you don't share that with any other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods between them. Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume. There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, Treno must make do with what is to hand.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Treno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships.
Yeah.
They are not only surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Where there is life, there is hope. And when one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done but build it. Until, stone by stone, a city rises.
A noble city with noble purpose.
Oh.
Is aught the matter, Lomel?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
Oh, is it this by chance? While I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
Is that a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the barrier.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
Oh no! Uh-oh.
No, 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 no! She's going to kill me! Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electrope engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
I take it she also built that device.
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so. And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying? Please! I beg you! Please!
I suppose that's that then.
To work, oh, of course. The moment, Ayane should be waiting just past that park. Let's go! Woo! Woo!
Our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here? Lamu, what did you do?
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
You broke it again? How many times must I tell you that we're running low on electrope? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker.
I beg your forgiveness. I'm on my knees and everything, see? And since we have guests, can't you let it slide? Just this once?
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he? You'd never believe he's the elder sibling. I'm so sorry.
Please, don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
There are guests, Lummel, not servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Please don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno. And with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes electrope.
If that's the way of it, then I'd be happy to share what I know.
When you spoke earlier, it sounded as if Treno had little electrope to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
We never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. Well, you'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down. Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough electrope on hand to do a proper job.
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get. If only we could scare those beasts away.
Did we not pass through a mine on the way here?
You got rid of them? Just like that?
So, the mine is safe for mining again? Hooray!
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful. And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some electrope over to the barrier service station.
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany you?
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
As we did pass through but recently, I expect Raha can keep him safe without our help. In the meantime, shall we assist Ayane with her repair work?
Oh my. Let's cure her. With him off on the mine though, someone else needs to take care of the lightning sprites. They are drawn to the discharged ether of slain creatures. I'd offer you to you the detector, make tracking them down easier, but seeing as Lumil has managed to break it yet again. I do have this though. Toss some at a sprite and you can suppress its ability to sense anchor nearby. That usually gets them wandering out of the city towards more fertile ground. So we needed to fight them. We find it safer not to. When threatened, they'll siphon energy from facilities. We need to keep our medical services running and emit bursts that overload nearby systems. For the same reason, I recommend you stick to thoroughfares that will allow you to spot them well in advance. I would hate for you to be injured while helping us. Understood. We'll want to split up again to cover more ground. Are you ready to go? No lightning sprites. Oh, there's tons of them. Wow. Oh, that Lollipop went to go deal with it. Oh, just do that. Oh, I can use my mounts here. I almost forgot. Perfect. I like that it knows. It's like kind of know what's gonna fit, which mount is gonna be best. Also, hi Ren Williams, welcome in onto the Twitch stream. I saw you come in. I forgot to say hello. And yeah, we did get busted. Get them sprites. I know. It's so exciting. So that was so exhilarating. We're just doing so many chores. I want to go to Town Hall. I want to learn more about the Ninth. I like these two characters that we're meeting. In her heart. Trial is taking a while. Being new to the city, if something were to happen, we wouldn't know where to go for her. Would you check on her? She started off in the direction of Town Hall. I'm curious. I wonder if this doesn't necessarily lead into 8.0, but like maybe this is all about getting the Ninth off to a good start, and then 8.0 starts off a whole new story. Like, nothing leads into it. It's just kind of like, oh, there's this thing we can do now. There's no leading. I don't know. Maybe this, like, I don't know. I don't know. Well, there's definitely the ASEAN. So there's a lot. There's a lot. So they have their stuff. Okay. I'm speaking too much about things that, like, have already been, like, already in place. Affable local. The little beard. Have you seen a woman in a yellow hood? I'm looking for a Malala friend of mine. That's really specific. I presume you mean Kryle. Had a grand old chat with her earlier. Not to mention she saved my hide. They say that a lot. My hide. I can't believe I missed that lightning sprite till it was right on top of me. It's thanks to her that I got unscathed. Bit awkward striking up a conversation after that, and it'd be a while since I talked to anyone I haven't known my whole life. She's kind of a lass, good at putting folks at ease, like Miai. I quite enjoy telling her about the city. When we were doing chatting, we went off towards the canal. Had a touch of melancholy about her, though I wasn't sure why. Didn't think it was something I said, but I knew that it was saying more when it helped, so I let her go. I reckon she'd welcome the company of a good friend right now. She's probably like, this is where my people are, and they're not okay. So that's probably why she's not okay. Oh, thank you, Rend. Yeah, I'm like kind of back in streaming, but kind of not. It's like I'm very inconsistent right now, but kind of how it goes. At the end of the stream, I'll kind of go over my plans going forward, because I think I've experimented how I want to go forward, I guess. It's a good, at least for now. But I have some ideas. There's some stuff I'm already working on that I probably need to just focus on. Can't do it all at once. That's a good word for
were you looking for me?
I was looking for you.
I only intended to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time. Will you lend me your ear? The source and the ninth. Someday I will have to decide which one to call home. The thought has lingered like a storm cloud in my mind. I've tried to ignore it, remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with, but I cannot keep drifting between these worlds forever. When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose. But after meeting my parents, it struck me that to simply choose the source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have. That is why I had to learn more of this place. And the me I could have been. I feel even less certain than before. Though we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. It's like speaking with old friends. And knowing now the challenges they face, what would it say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the source? Is that who I am? Who I was meant to be? Or is this where I belong?
Oh no. Don't leave us, Kryl. It's a lot of thoughts. Or you know, like, I don't know. Don't leave us. I would be actually really sad if that happens. I don't know what I'll do if Kryl's like, yeah, I'm never coming back. But we can always visit, but like, still, it's like,
That reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Milala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno, built by the Hewn and the Eldite before the Milala came.
So Treno predates the Milala's arrival?
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors in, and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Yet I have seen naught but Milala since we came to the city. Where did the other peoples go?
Alexandria. In the closing days of the Storm Surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. Treno didn't have a barrier at first, you see. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household, and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design. It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
Might I ask a more personal question? We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles. Understandably, all were not content to leave their homeland behind. Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed to them. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory, would you go back?
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back. After all, my one and only home is here. Treno, this run-down, beat-up, beautiful city.
You truly love it, don't you?
Do you know what the speaker said when the Malala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Treno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Nowhere else you'd rather be. Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
I like that they wrote off as like those like slums with the tents as like, oh, they took us in and gave us our own like little district. I was like, that seems a little seems a little, I don't know about that. Like in 9, those are like just poor people that, and then you go a little higher and people are like extra rich, so it's like this disparity. And so I'm like, I don't know, were they actually giving you your own district, or was this like them being like, y'all can go over here and so you can stay away from us? They gave us our own little shanty town. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. You're speaking about this in a very positive light. So, but it seems like they're doing good now. They have their own mayor, you know. It's just funny. I just thought that funny. They're like, oh, our own district is just like this wooden planks. I'm like, oh, like, were they really taking you and taking care of you? Or did they take care of, like, they took you and like, look, we took these people in. Look how good we are. And then they're just giving crap. Yeah, I thought I'd bring that up. I think that's funny. Earlier, you said that your brother couldn't get into too much trouble if he was with Raha. But how much trouble is that precisely? One would think they ought to have returned by now. The walking sounds was boom, 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 boom. It was not. It was like a Lalafell walking sound, or running. That's funny. Conversely, I hadn't expected to see you two again so soon. Okay, so now they finally know what's actually going on. It seems she knew of the relic long before we did. Oh, and wishes to discuss it with everyone. Oh yeah, let's join, please. Oh yeah. I should love to go straight away, but we are awaiting Raha's return. As we speak, Miyagi herself is making her rounds to the city. We have time. Where's Raha? Come on. I want to learn about the key lore more. Even though we kind of know the key lore. We know it's definitely an Azem. Something to do with Azem.
We're back! The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say. Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
This is an evacuation alert. All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelters. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters. The Doom train is approaching. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters.
It's not funny, but the Doom train is coming. Is it gonna come through the city?
The Doom train? Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war? You know of it? I've never seen it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front. In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Doom train and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails.
It's not really Calyx.
It passed near Trenno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents. I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
So the Doom train's just gonna...
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
I have to try. For Trenno.
Yane, no!
It seems my services are required once more.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of Electrope will be of use.
It's weird. Grauhag's just... It's like, that's not Jonathan
I
Bailey.
wish I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you? Please?
Time for Doom Train! Doom Train time! Should get the Doom
While
Train.
destroying the Doom train would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
Such a funny boss, I don't know.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head on. That's madness.
Now I have to do it.
If your mind is made up, there may be a way. There's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that's stopped there.
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
The Doom train will have to pass through the depot to reach Trenno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
So we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
It'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save Yane, I'll do whatever it takes. Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
Lumel.
Well,
I need
are
to
we
grab
gonna
a few
drive the
things.
train?
Meet me by the gate.
Let him drive the train. Happy holidays, Zerman. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Anyone can stop a speeding weapon of war. It is Riku, but we must also recognize the threat posed by its company of beasts. If its influence is so powerful that even as it barrels ahead, enthralled creatures continue to follow it, then the train may well gather additional minions as it draws near. There is no telling how many will charge Trenno's gate, and we should prepare for the worst. Perhaps Ishtola and I ought to remain. on guard here. Riku, while you remove the head of its metal serpent, we will attend to the defense of the city. Among other things, we must do what we can to ensure the citizens get shelter before the fighting begins. Godspeed. 12 speed. We should say that. The 12. Well, I'm excited for the Doom Train. Where does it get a breach, though? Like, does it just kind of fly through the wall? I guess there was like a train track that we came down on in the dungeon. So maybe that's part of it. And it kind of like flies in and dooms everyone. I don't know. Oh, let me get on my mount. No. I don't want to relive that fight. I don't want to relive that savage fight. I like that savage fight. It was the last, probably it was one of the last big ones I did. Latal is Le Short. Quick, how many coins have you got? Toss them all in. We could use all the luck we can get. I'm not giving you anything. Oh, when's maintenance? Uh-oh. When's maintenance? Oh, I didn't know. $8 p.m. PST? Oh, what? I didn't realize there was maintenance today. Then probably not. Oh, I didn't realize that. Emergency maintenance will take place. Oh, I did not notice that at all. So I have to split up this stream, don't I? It's unfortunate. $8 p.m. Yeah, it's 10 minutes from now. Unfortunate. Yeah, we have to end the stream. That's unfortunate. I wanted to just get it all done now. I don't have to come back to do this again. Yeah, there's no other. We're just gonna have to. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I need to stop here. Let me just talk to Limal here. Let me unlock at least the trial, right? I don't know how to get back in here, to be honest. I don't want to have to figure that out. Although Treno has its own railway station, our assailants from earlier left in need of significant repairs. Thus, we'll be taking a hover cargo. My friend here has volunteered for the mission, and yes, I did explain the dangers. The cargo is equipped with a portable barrier, and frankly, I'm great at my job. I guarantee our safety during the ride. What happens once we get to Bintini? It certainly is. Let me know when you're ready to move out. Into the island sanctuary. Yeah, I didn't notice the emergency maintenance at all. Like, what day is today? Today is like Tuesday, right? A Wednesday. Yeah, weird day. And on Christmas Eve, they're doing maintenance. I guess they're thinking, no, you know, people aren't on. I don't know. That stinks. Be back up at 2 a.m. my time. I'll be up, but I don't really want to stream at 2 a.m. No one's gonna be like on, so I'll have to wait probably a couple days. Yeah, maybe I'll do it on the 26th. We'll talk about that in a second. Where we call home. You know what? I'm afraid to start that. I'm afraid it's gonna be like a big cutscene and it's gonna cut off in the middle of it. So we'll end here, and then we'll go into the climax on Friday, on the 26th. That's when we're gonna have to do it. So Friday the 26th, probably around the same time, 5 p.m., maybe earlier. I'll probably post the stream time and everything info on YouTube sometime tonight, and then I'll post on my Discord. You can join that. That's linked somewhere. And then yeah, you can find that info there if you want to watch my reaction to the rest of patch 7.4. Stinks they had this. I wish I would have dang, I wish I would have maybe just planned the stream a little earlier, then I wouldn't have had to deal with that. But I don't know if I'd been up and ready and had all my stuff done. But quick little thing to wrap up the stream. I have a few, because I said I have ideas for how my channel will go forward. I'm just going to try to just stream, you know, the new content when it comes out. And the other thing I'm working on is my movie called House of Ice. It's based on Final Fantasy XIV lore. I'm still working on it. I need to transfer to a different computer some stuff because I'm transitioning computers, but I have to transfer all of that information over. So that's one thing I'm working on. And yeah, we're working on a 2-hour movie based on Final Fantasy XIV lore, based on a lot of Heaven's Word kind of lore. So a lot of that's kind of the background of it. And yeah, that's my main project. And it's one of those things where I cannot do everything at once, and I just gotta work on what I really want to. And this isn't my full-time job anymore like it used to. So I don't really have to post. I don't have to post all, I gotta post every week and every day, you know. So that's kind of what my focus is on, is coming on, being excited for the new content when it comes out, and then working on that movie and trying to update y'all, keep y'all updated on that movie, because it's something it's one of those things where I can't not finish it, you know. I gotta finish it. There's a lot of people involved, a lot of, you know, fully voice acted, some really great talent, and people put a lot of work into it, and I'm gonna put I put a ton of work into it over the last 3 years. I can't keep up with it. It's been a long time. You know, it was gonna be an in-game play, that kind of fell apart. We were almost had it all together. It fell apart at the end because it was just very complex. It was very difficult to do in game. We tried to take a big swing, and you know, at least with a big swing, you know, you took it. And that's the biggest thing about it. But then we were like, you know, I was like, I wrote this, I wanted to put it out there, so we were turning it into a movie. I've edited about 20 minutes into the editing process, and then yeah, we'll see where that goes. And I have to do some other things to keep that going, the editing process, which is just a little bit involved. It takes a lot of time. It's very, very time and yeah, it takes a lot of time. But the product looks really, really good. I'm hoping it's something that people will stumble upon and go, wow, this is really amazing. And it's something I'm proud of so far. And again, the talent involved is pretty great. We got really lucky with some really great voice talent that do it for it's their part-time job already. So they just jumped on it and said, hey, we want to help out and put this together, put a show on. So yeah, really pumped about the movie, and we keep working on it. Just gotta keep trucking on. We just gotta keep moving on and make it happen, make the movie happen. And that's what I'm going to be focusing on, is that specifically. I know I used to do the housing stuff. It's just too much work right now. Maybe I'll come back to it, but we're just going to work on the movie. And then maybe stream every so often, and like stream new stuff. I'm not going to stream for the sake of, oh, I need to make a stream, or I need to find something to stream. It's just like, oh, this is something that's happening in the game. Let's go on and talk about it. So you can expect that. Maybe I'll stream the Cult Crescent. If I get a little bit further in that, I'll be like, you know, I'm doing it already in my free time, so I might do that. That's what you can expect from me on this channel going forward for now. it might evolve into something else. I'm also developing a new YouTube channel about something that has nothing to do with Final Fantasy XIV. So I also have to allocate my time to that. It's about online reality games, which is another thing I'm involved in. It's like Survivor, Big Brother, that kind of stuff that you play online. And I'm developing a channel about specifically playing those games online. Because there's not really that much info about it on the YouTube space. So that's another thing I'm developing, and I'll share that here. Okay, they'll be soon starting the emergency. I'm about to get knocked out of the world. But yeah, that's another thing you can expect going forward. If that's something you're interested in, if you love reality shows and you're like, I want to play it, then I'll share that, and maybe you'll discover something you haven't seen before, because it's one of those things where it's hard to stumble upon this kind of world that's very huge. It's an online reality gaming world that is extremely fun and very involved and has a huge fan base that, yes, sometimes people they don't know, because it's hard to come by or learn about playing these, because it's all done on Discord. So that is that's a whole other world I'm working on, and hopefully that'll turn out good. So that's kind of something else I'm working on while I'm working on the movie here and coming in and streaming some 14 every so often. So yeah, all right, that's all I got for y'all today, and I'll see y'all on Friday. I'll be back Friday to finish this dang MSQ, because the dang emergency maintenance, but they gotta fix stuff, so it just stinks that the timing was bad. All right, bye y'all. Thank you for joining. Thank you Rend, Zermint, Vega for joining as well. Thank you for letting me know about the maintenance so I didn't jump into something. Laura, always great to see you. I hope all your